All right, so as spring approaches, it might be time, guys, to lose some of that winter weight. The extra 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know how much weight we all put on, but we put it on usually over the winter, and now spring is coming. Now, before we even get started, I'm going to let you know I'm not selling anything. I have no program. I'm not going to tell you to get into the gym, and none of the products I have affiliate links to. This is just from me to you. This isn't exactly rocket science, but sometimes there are things that you used to do that sometimes you just need a jog of the memory of, oh yeah, that's actually a decent idea. So the 3 products you're going to buy, it's really not difficult, guys. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get yourself some long johns. All right, make sure they're nice, heavy, thermal long johns all the way. Now you're wondering, now I've piqued your interest. How the hell am I going to lose weight because I'm wearing pajamas? Well, the second thing you're going to buy, right, sauna suit. Now don't go overly cheap. You can get these things on eBay pretty cheap. They're going to rip and tear on your first time out the box. Get yourself a quality one. Probably not going to be all that expensive. Don't even waste your time looking at the sizes. Get the biggest one. Get the large or extra large. Whatever size they have that's going to sound like it's going to be too big for you, that's the one that you're going to want to get. So now you've got your long johns on first. Then you're going to put your sauna suit over that. But you don't want to go walking around the neighborhood and looking like a giant purple or yellow or green figment of everybody's imagination. So the last thing you're going to go buy is you're going to go buy yourself a sweatsuit. If you can find a sweatsuit that's hooded, that's going to help you out even more, especially depending on what kind of climate you're on, or you're on. You get what I'm saying. The point is, wherever you are, whether you're already at home, whether you're on your way home and you got the stuff in the car, I've done this. I've changed my clothes many times in the back of my van, okay? You got your regular clothes on. You want to stop on your way home from work, get in an hour walk, you put your long johns on, put the sauna suit on, you put the sweatsuit over it. People just think you're a big fat guy walking around in a sweatsuit trying to lose some weight, and you go for it. Now maybe you want a hat, maybe you want a hoodie, something to cover your head, especially if you're anything like me. Don't go outside like me with no hat on, but that's a different story. Point is all you got to do is get your ass outside and start walking. You don't have to immediately run back to the gym. You've gained a couple of pounds, your joints, you might be aching, maybe your elbow hurts, maybe your shoulder hurts, the knee, the hip, all right? I'm telling you, you young guys don't know what you're looking out for, but eventually, once you get to about age 35, 40 years old, you get that one aching pain, and it never goes away, and you continue to wake up every morning with more. This is a good way to get going in the spring. You start dropping a little bit of weight, the waistline looks a little bit slimmer, okay? You're going to detox, you're going to start sweating out some of that gunk. Your bathroom trips are going to become a lot easier on you, if you catch my drift. And you're going to start getting those joints and getting your mobility going again, so that maybe after a couple of weeks, a month of walking, then maybe you're going to feel like, I'm feeling pretty good, the arm feels good, the elbows, everything's feeling pretty decent. Now if you want to go back into the gym and get your program going back. But this is the best way it has been in my experience. I'm here in Maryland. I didn't live in the cold weather my entire life, but in the years that I have lived in the cold weather, that's how I get going. Now I add something to it. I don't just go for a walk. I actually put on my quad skates and go for a skate at the local park. That may not be available to you all. You may not be able to skate, or you may not even know what quads are. That's totally, entirely up to you. If the only thing you can do is come home from work and get out on a walk, when you're walking the dog, when you're throwing the ball with the kids, whatever the reason is, you don't need all that long, especially if you're living down south in Florida or a hot climate. It's not going to take too long. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you to do is make sure you carry a gallon of ice cold water. Now, you're not going to drink the entire gallon while you're out there, okay? You're going to drink maybe half to 3/4 of it. Why are you saving some of that cold water? Because that last 10-15 minutes when your head and everything, and you're just really going to overheat, but you'd really like to gut it out a little bit longer, just take that cold water, pour it over your head, wash your face off, get all that sweat and grime off you, and you'll be good to go for another 15 to 20 minutes. Like I said, very little cost. Maybe it's going to cost you $100 at most for all 3 things combined. Don't go cheap on the sauna suit. Okay? Do not go cheap on the sauna suit, because what's going to happen is you're going to think you got away with it. You're going to come home, you're going to start trying to take off the sauna suit, and it's going to rip right in the booty hole. Don't do it. All right. That's today's tip, guys. If you appreciate it, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you again tomorrow.